In this video I'm going to be taking you through one of our new products, which is Ecostrip. The Ecostrip is a water-based, eco-friendly stripping solution which will remove all of our coatings and stains. Unlike solvent-based or acid-based strippers, there are little to no VOCs, very low fumes, very low smell to it, so it's safe even to use indoors. Pretty straightforward and simple to use. You just apply the solution, leave it a certain amount of time, and then remove it either by jet washing or scrubbing. In the introduction for the Ecostrip, I said that it needs to be left on for a certain period of time. The reason I said this is because different coatings require different periods of time to allow the Ecostrip to work. So this can be anything from 10 minutes to 24 hours, depending on the coating that you're trying to remove. The best way to determine how long you need to leave the Ecostrip on for is to do a test area first before doing the entire job. This will give you a good idea of how long you need to leave it on before jet washing it or scrubbing it off. In the first part of the video I'm going to be removing the sealers, which on average will probably take anything from half an hour to an hour to remove. And in the second part I'm going to be looking at the stains, which can take up to 24 hours to remove just because they penetrate further into the concrete than sealers do. So for the stains, what I'm going to do is I'm going to coat it up with the Ecostrip, and I'm going to leave it about 24 hours just to make sure that it has ample time to remove the coatings. Now obviously as we're doing this inside, I'm not going to be able to use a pressure washer, so I'll just show you how to remove it just using water and a wire brush. I found that works on small areas, but as I said, if you're working externally or in a large open area, the jet washer is by far the easiest way to remove the Ecostrip once it's done its job. So as you can see here, I've just marked this flag up. I'm going to show you how the stripping solution works on the 4 most common types of sealers, and then later on I'll show you it working on the water-based stains. So what we've got here is water-based, acrylic, MMA or methyl methacrylate, and polyurethane. Now I'm going to be going through this with our sealers, but this will work the same for any sealer that's out there on the market. I've applied all the sealers. I'm just going to leave those for a few days to fully cure, and then we'll come back and I'll show you the process for stripping them off. As I said in the beginning, it does take different periods of time to remove different products. So we're going to put some of the stripping solution on the sample that we've done before. Now I'm going to leave this on probably for about half an hour. Now you can't really leave this on too long, so leaving it on a bit long is not going to be the end of the world. We're just going to leave that for a while and then I'll come back and remove it. Okay, so it's been about an hour now, and as you can see, the stripping solution's taking effect on the sealers, so I'll just carry on and just remove this. So as you can see there, it's done quite a good job of removing it. I left the stripping solution on there for about an hour, and it seems to have shifted 99 to 100% of the sealer. In this video, I'm going to show you how to remove the Newlook water-based stains using our new Ecostrip stripping solution. The application and removal process is the same as with any other coating. The main difference is that the water-based stains penetrate deeper into the concrete surface, so you need to allow the Ecostrip more time to work. Okay, so I'm going to apply two different Newlook products. I'm going to apply the Endura solid colour stain on one side and the Newlook Smart Colour diluted 1 part Smart Colour to 3 parts clean fresh water. So I've applied 2 coats of both of the different types of stains, and again just going to leave those for a couple of days, let them cure up fully, and I'll come back and show you how to strip them off. So I've left the samples for a week now to fully cure. The introduction for the stripping solution, I said that the stripper needed to be left for a certain period of time. The reason I said this rather than giving specific times is the time that the stripping solution needs to dwell, it all depends on what you're trying to remove. Now obviously the colour stains penetrate into the concrete, so it's going to require a bit more time than something that sits more on the surface like a sealer. So what I'm going to do now is I'm just going to coat these up with the stripping solution, and I'm going to leave it for about 24 hours and then come back and clean it off, and you'll be able to see how easily it removes the stains. So all I'm just going to do is pour some onto the surface, and I'm not going to spread it out too thinly, I'm just going to spread it around. Trying to get an even layer all the way over so it removes it evenly. Okay, so I'm just going to leave that overnight and then come back tomorrow and we'll remove this by hand. Obviously, if it's an external job, the easiest way to remove the stripping solution and the stain is going to be using a jet washer. But when I come back tomorrow, I'm just going to be using a wire brush, because obviously we're working inside, so we can't jet wash it off. I've left this on for about 20 hours so far. Covered it up last night just to make sure that the stripping solution would stay liquid and wouldn't dry out too much. So So as you can see there, on both samples that I've done, it's very quick, very efficient, very easy to clean off.